Hi everyone, it's wonderful to see you. It's been 2 weeks of delving into the word acceptance. And there are so many different ways I could go with this because I have been living and breathing it, and I bet you have too. One of the things that's really resonated with me though is accepting what is and not stepping out into the arena of what might be. I'm not talking about all the beautiful, wonderful possibilities that it's fun to dream about. I'm talking about all the negative imaginations that try to fill our minds and take us away from the present moment. Their leading line is, what if? You know, if you accept what is right now, you can deal with it, but to suppose and imagine all the things that could go wrong only saps you of your current energy. And I am mindful more and more that we all have limited amounts of energy, and we have to really choose what we give that energy to. Giving our energy to something real that's in the current moment is effective and powerful. Giving our energy to the what ifs or woulda, coulda, shouldas, the regrets and all that, it just saps your energy. The other aspect to acceptance this week for me has been, it's been a whirlwind year. Someone posted a video from 2 years ago that I did when I started doing this video blog, and I looked at that girl and I thought, wow. I still liked what she had to say, which was a good thing, but I'm a different person. I've made some major life decisions that have completely shifted the trajectory of my life. And truthfully, the story, if I were to give you just the lowlights, this is not a story I really set out to write, actually. In other words, it's not the fairy tale, the happy ending necessarily that Hollywood would have scripted. I've had to accept the things I can't change. A failed marriage. That's a big one. Accepting the fact that I spent 15 years in a cult. That's a big one. Accepting career decisions that led me off the beaten path. But the thing is, in accepting the realities of our life, let's all make sure that we don't reject who we are at our core. Did I do everything right and perfectly? No. But I don't reject me. And I don't reject any of the lessons that I have learned along the way. As I was privileged to share with the California Association of City Clerks in the recent weeks, my messes are my message. And I accept that my message is full of messiness, but it's also rich with lessons learned that I could not have learned any other way had I done it all right and perfectly. And by the way, what is right and what is perfect? Are we basing it on Hollywood's image or our culture's image? Or, we're really here to live life. And when we lay our head on the pillow at night, we're the only ones that we have to answer to about the choices we made. So acceptance this week has been about making peace with me. Accepting me, as my friend Cindy Okrepke says, in all of my flawsomeness. Awesome flaws. We all have them, don't we? Instead of beating ourselves up for them or wishing our script was different, let's accept our message and make them our message. that encourages someone else, because aren't we all imperfectly perfect and just walking each other home? That's what I think. So, oh, and by the way, yeah, you can see, oops, wrong one. You can see all those trophies behind me. I had another run at Toastmasters. It was thrilling. I thought I was on my way to being the International Public Speaking Champion of the World, and I lost in round 2, but to a great guy who has an awesome story of redemption. And I had to accept that this wasn't my year for that. And maybe it's not my thing, because you know what? Standing up in front of people and delivering and then being judged and found lacking isn't a whole lot of fun. I'm deciding to go with where the fun is. Now, speaking to the California clerks about fear and sharing personal stories and empowering them to face their fears and move past them and get what's theirs in life, now that was fun. So I'm starting to accept that if it doesn't feel good, I'm not doing it. That's another thing I've had to accept. And so here we are going into another 2 weeks, and I am asking for a word for all of us. All of what will be a balm for our tender hearts this week. All right, that was a little personal spin on the prayer this week. And the answer, is faith. Faith, not hoping so, knowing so. I'm learning that faith has a flow to it. It's not something you have to work hard at. You know, I used to have a sign behind me that said, work hard and be nice. Now, I'm still a firm believer that hard work is a good thing, it's a virtue, and being nice is also. But I'm not as convinced that everything that you want in life should be so freaking hard to get. There are some things that just plopped into my lap, and it was such a lovely surprise, and I hardly even thought about it, and it happened, and it's delightful. Some of the greatest things in my life plopped into my lap. It was a flow. I had a dream, a thought, said a prayer, and next thing you know, I wanted to say, old Jed's a millionaire. And by the way, universe, I'll take that too. So sometimes we work so hard and we think about, well, I need faith for this and I need faith. No, you just need to just relax and trust that the universe is unfolding exactly as it ought. That with every prayer you've ever prayed or desire you've ever spoken out, you created a vortex that is already creating everything you want. It's coming to you. All you need to do is put yourself in a place to receive. And sometimes that means distracting yourself from the very thing you want, because we spend so much time kvetching over it and obsessing over it, and nah, let it go. Faith is the substance of things not seen. I may not have it in my hand right now or in my wallet right now, but it's coming. So I can relax, chill out. And that's when I know my receptors are connected to Source. So yes, have faith. Be full of faith this week and next week. But let faith flow. Make it an easy thing. And just watch what plops into your lap. You might be surprised. Have a great one.